All right. So, I was at work and my wife had an appointment with her doctor, an appointment on the phone, kind of like this, I'm talking to the phone. Well, while I was at work, I was writing my affidavit because I fucked off all weekend at the hospital. Um, Doing that. So, I started writing it this morning. I'm going to take some time and read what I already started. And, I got an idea too. Might start implementing that, for me and anybody else who wants to, is get a list, a checklist, so whenever a police officer pulls you over, you got a list of things to ask him back, like, do you have a warrant? Do you have a verifiable complaint, a confirmed complaint? Anything like that, because they're supposed to have a complaint, right? They're supposed to have that complaint. So if they don't have a complaint, then they can't pull you over for it. Warrants and all that to get your persons, your persons, your ID, your driver's license, that kind of thing. That's a person. Okay, that's like something separate from the person that I am. I think I went into that earlier on a video. But where'd my pen go? I had a pen in here somewhere. As I go through this, I'm gonna make corrections to things. If I can find my fucking pen. Because I've already found something wrong. Okay, on or around or about, that's gonna be how it's gonna say. 1730 on September 20th, 2020. Where's my fucking pen? Found one. 2020. 2020. This is a piece of shit pen. What the fuck? That thing just fell the fuck apart. Piece of shit. Got another one. 2020. On or about Jack Devaney. That's the officer's name that pulled me over. An officer of the city of Celeste Incorporated pulled me over, stating that I had not used my turning signal to make a turn from Kingston Street to Route 69 in the city of Celeste. Okay, and then I put in brackets, Fourth Amendment, freedom to freely travel, not for sale right, okay, unalienable, inalienable, they're both the same definition, okay, definition is not transferable and not transferable or lienable, not be able to put a lien on. Okay. Then I have a couple precedents that it goes by. There's about 5 or 6 of them actually. All right, you have I don't know. I put a line through that one. Miranda versus Arizona. And then there's a whole bunch of numbers that go behind it, and then Scherer versus Cullen. And then there's a whole bunch of numbers that goes behind that too. It's all case law bullshit that's probably, it's above my head anyway. But this is the way it's supposed to be done. Okay. And Fourth Amendment again, this is a violation. That's a violation. And here's another violation of the Fourth Amendment. Okay. Fourth Amendment right to be secure in a person's houses and papers. Persons, houses and papers. Okay. No little ID in there saying that, you're able to drive. But what if you're traveling? Traveling instead of driving, because it's your choice. You can either drive or you can travel. If I was to register this vehicle, mode of transportation, I can I could get paid to do that. That put me in commerce. Put me into commerce. But I'm still supposed to be secure in my person's, from search and seizure without a warrant. I'm supposed to be. Okay. Jack Devaney demanded that my persons and papers without a warrant. He did that. Okay. Fifth Amendment. Right to not self-incriminate. That is a right. I mean, you don't have to incriminate yourself. You don't have to tell on yourself. You don't have to sign a piece of paper saying that you did something. You don't have to do that. Okay? And that's in the Fifth Amendment. Jack Devaney demanded that I incriminate myself or face being imprisoned. Okay? He did do that. He said, I'm going to put you in jail if you don't sign that thing. Okay? Here's my other precedents. Okay? For putting in the affidavit to be put forward to the circuit court. 196 is in Greenville, Texas. It's in the county building. I have to look for it. Okay. EO, Executive Order 13818. Blocking of property and persons. I can't even read my own handwriting. Involved in serious human rights violations or abuse and corruption. Okay. That's from the whitehouse.gov. Okay. us.gov.doj is USC 18-241. Conspiracy against the rights of two or more persons in conspiracy to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate any person in any state, territory, or it goes on and on and on. City, state, whatever. This is also from us.gov /DOJ. USC 18 242 subsection 242 makes it criminal for a person acting under the color of any law to willfully deprive a person of the rights or privileges protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States. And there was no verified complaint. A verified complaint would be, say that, I don't know, Joe Schmo was out in the parking lot, burning donuts in the parking lot. Somebody's parking lot, just tearing shit up, going through and ripping up grass and cutting down trees and this and that. That would be a complaint because you violated somebody, their property, their things. So they would call in, make a complaint, and say, "Hey, I saw this guy out there. He got a black Chevy pickup. You know, he's out there tearing up my lawn and cutting trees down and this and that. And I want you to go and arrest this person for that, please, so I can, get some retribution from that." That would be a complaint. Now, if an officer is just sitting on the side of the road and they see you speeding down the road, they can't just pull you over. That's not right. It's against your Fourth Amendment right. See that right there? Boom. Right there. They're not supposed to be able to just pull you over. I mean, I have some other things to write down too for this, but I just wanted to get it on video before I get too ahead of myself. All right, out. Jimmy.